first. What? Why?
Everyone stares at me like I'm crazy. The manager stared open-mouthed, confused by my actions. The man in the bathrobe and the curly-haired woman were first stunned, then smirked, clearly enjoying the show.
Mrs. Bennett, why involve your husband? He wasn't here.
She's crazy. Calling her husband? She trying to drag him down?
She did something wrong and blames her husband? Unbelievable.
Whether he was here isn't for you or me to decide. This case has too many holes. My husband is key. If you don't bring him, I refuse the test.
I'm unwielding. I know this is my only chance. laugh at his fake words. I block his number without replying. I list the penthouse for sale. I don't need a big house full of lies. I'm leaving to start over. I book a flight south. No destination, just go. The weather is perfect. Sun shines warmly on my face. My phone buzzes, a bank alert. All Dylan's assets are transferred to my account. The zeros once proved our life together. Now they're just numbers. I turn off my phone, close my eyes. The aircraft flew steadily over the sea of clouds. The cabin was bathed in soft light. I put on a mask, but can't block the memories. I can't sleep, so I turn on the screen. I pick a movie to distract myself, but the fighting, betrayal, and reconciliation remind me of Dylan. I turn off the movie and stare at the blue sky. No joy from winning, just exhaustion and cold betrayal. I won, but lost my last bit of trust in people. No joy from winning, just exhaustion and cold betrayal. I won, but lost my last bit of trust in people. The plane lands in a quiet coastal city. Humid sea air hits me. Nothing like the dry city. I book a quiet healing inn run by a nice couple. I lock myself in and sleep for 2 days. I stare at banana trees, eat simple meals. I keep phone on airplane mode, only check work emails. My lawyer handles Dylan's case and assets. As a shareholder, I still weigh in on company decisions. After a week, I start talking to people again. I drink coffee, read, chat with the innkeeper. She recognizes me from news but doesn't say anything, just gives me warm tea. My quiet life was soon interrupted by a call from an unfamiliar number. I almost ignore it, but it keeps ringing. I finally answered the call.
Miss Bennett, this is Dylan's mother, Elaine Walker.
Dylan's mom, who judged me at our wedding. We barely spoke, only holiday greetings. Mrs. Walker, hello. What can I do for you?
I know we don't talk much, and I'm sure you have better things to do, but I really need your help.
Mrs. Bennett, Chloe, I know this isn't a good time. Dylan did a terrible thing. I'm sorry for him.
I stay quiet, waiting for her real point. Apologies mean nothing.
When his father found out, he had a heart attack and is still in the hospital. I know I have no right to beg, but Chloe, can you talk to the judge and say you forgive him? Ask for less time? We don't want the money. Just give him a way out.
Of course. Not to apologize, to beg. Using his father's illness, the family chaos, and he's young to soften me. Mrs. Walker, I'm sorry about Mr. Walker. But regarding Dylan, the law will decide. He broke criminal law. But I can't help.
Chloe, how can you be so cruel? We were family. No matter what he did, you were married 3 years. Can't you be generous and give him a second chance?
They told me to be generous at the hotel. Now his mother does too. Mrs. Walker, if Dylan's plan worked that night, I would be the one ruined, shamed, and left with nothing. Would you tell him to be generous to me then? Give me a chance? Mrs. Walker, if Dylan's plan worked that night, I would be the one ruined, shamed, and left with nothing. Would you tell him to be generous to me then? Give me a chance? She goes silent. So don't call again. The law has decided I have nothing to do with the Walker family. I hang up and block her number. Peace lasts days. My own mother calls.
Chloe, are you okay? We saw the news. I was so scared. Where are you right now? Why not come back home and stay a bit?
Mom, I'm fine. I'm relaxing in the South. Safe. Don't worry.
Good. Your aunt heard you have Walker shares and money now. She has a distant nephew, young, successful, divorced. Want to meet him?
I freeze, then laugh bitterly. Dylan's case isn't over. I just escaped a deadly marriage and my mom is setting me up? And it sounds like it's because I have money now?
I thought I'd set you up with a nice young doctor. You know, a good Jewish boy.
Mom, I don't want this. I need to be alone.
Okay, I know you're upset. I'm looking out for you. You can't be alone forever. Find someone good now. A woman needs someone to rely on.
Mom! We'll talk later. I don't want to now. She hears my firm tone, sighs, and hangs up after warning me to take care. I set my phone down, upset. Even my own mother doesn't fully understand me. To most people, the end of drama means going back to normal. Marry, have kids, find a man. Like a woman's worth depends on a relationship. This silent pressure tires me more than Elaine's begging. I cook, shop at the market, learn local words, walk on the beach at sunset. Life finally slows down. I'm not tense anymore. I answer emails at set times. I read books I missed and take an online watercolor class. But peace never lasts. News about Dylan still trickles in. He's found guilty and sentenced to 4 years in prison. Walker Group tries to distance itself but is badly damaged. All his old friends and partners abandoned him. One afternoon, I'm painting the ocean when the innmaker knocks, looking strange.
Miss Bennett, someone's here to see you. He says his name is Lee, Dylan Walker's former assistant.
Dylan's assistant? Besides Mia?
I won't see him. He says it's serious, about Walker's old business. He seems anxious, not dangerous. I'll send him away if you want.
Old business?
Mr. Dylan wishes to see you.
I perp up. I didn't know everything about his work. Could there be more I don't know? Let him in. It's Nathan Lee, one of Dylan's old assistants. I remember him as reliable.
Miss Bennett.
Sit. Mr. Lee, what do you want?
He sits, twisting his hands, then speaks with effort.
Mrs. Bennett, I know this is bad timing, and Mr. Walker deserves what he got, but you need to know something. Mr. Walker laundered funds via shell firms 2 years ago. He promised me a hefty cut. Foolishly, I helped him handle part of the accounts and channels. I can get you the account details.
I knew he was ambitious, but not this reckless. Is this about Mia Carter?
Mia came later. She only handled his schedule and PR. He kept her away from the finances. Mr. Walker was careful. Fewer people knew, the better. 3 before everything happened, he told me to rush accounts and send huge money overseas. The account wasn't his or Mia's.
Who was it?
A woman named Isabella Reed. I checked. She's his high school sweetheart, married abroad. They never really cut ties.
Isabella Reed? The name stabs me like ice. High school sweetheart, still in touch? So while I worked for our company and future, he cheated with Mia and saved money for another woman? That hotel scene wasn't only about dumping me. He probably did it to grab the property quicker so he could support his long-lost sweetheart abroad. Absurd. This is utterly absurd. A sharp wave of revulsion washed over me. Why are you telling me this now? Dylan's in prison. You could have kept this quiet.
I'm scared. Mr. Walker's in prison, but his business partners are dangerous. Now that the Walker Group has collapsed, they can't find Mr. Dylan, and they might come after me next. And I feel terrible about letting you down, Miss Chloe. You've always been so good to the company and to all of us. Mr. Walker, he just isn't worth it. I figured I'd tell you everything. Maybe it'll help you watch out for this kind of thing later on. I secretly kept copies of the overseas transfers.
He pulls out a plain USB drive and sets it on the table.
This has all the evidence I could get. The originals are hidden somewhere unsafe. Mrs. Bennett, do what you want. I just needed to give this to you to clear my conscience.
Having said that, he rose to his feet and gave me a deep bow. Before I could respond, he rushed out of the yard, his retreating back betraying his panic. I stared at the tiny silver USB drive on the coffee table. It lay there quietly, yet felt like a red-hot branding iron burning sharply into my eyes. It turns out the betrayal I've endured runs far deeper and far dirtier than I ever imagined. It was never just a Tanny hotel scandal, but years of deliberate scheming and underhanded asset diversion. What on earth am I in his eyes? It was never just a Terry hotel scandal, but years of deliberate scheming and underhanded asset diversion. Ocean wind blows through the yard, salty and damp. I sit in the chair, motionless for a long time. The sun sets, sky turning dark. Finally, I pick up the USB. I don't open it. I lock it in my suitcase. I know this holds secrets that could spark another scandal, along with even uglier truths. Right now, I'm not ready to face them. Another period of relative calm passed by. I get used to the slow life. My painting improves. I bargain with fish sellers. Word came from the lawyer that all property settlement procedures were basically completed, and Dylan filed no further appeal. Just when I thought I could finally turn the page on my old life for good, I got a call from the Capitol. It was Dylan Walker's defense attorney.
He says Dylan wants to see me in prison. He has something to say.
Miss Bennett, I know this is presumptuous. Mr. Walker says he wants to end things properly. Choice is yours.
End things? Aren't we already done, legally and emotionally? What else could he possibly have to say? A confession? A lame excuse? Or a bitter-edging threat? My first thought is to say no, but against my better judgment, I ask, when? He gives a date and time next week. I hung up. My head was a total mess. Logic says don't go. It will only reopen the wound. Deep down, I still felt a twinge of resentment and a dark curiosity to see him at his lowest. Part of me just wanted to hear what he had to say, so I could finally put an end to this absurd marriage once and for all. After much hesitation, I booked a flight back to the Capitol. The day of the visit is gloomy. I wear simple clothes, no makeup, and go to the prison on the edge of town. I check in, go through security, and heavy metal doors close behind me. The air smells like disinfectant and fear. Finally, I see Dylan through the thick glass. He wore a standard prison uniform with a buzz cut. He'd grown much thinner, his cheeks hollowed out. Gone was his sleekly fallored hair. He looked drawn and aged. But when his eyes locked on mine, they flashed with tangled emotion. Excitement, shame, bitterness, and a desperate urgency I couldn't fathom. We pick up the phones.
Chloe, you came.
I've been waiting for you.
His voice came through the phone, rough and deliberately low, laced with sorrow. Mr. Walker, get to the point. He froze for a split second, a flicker of embarrassment crossing his face before he quickly composed himself. He gripped the receiver tightly, leaned forward, and stared at me through the glass, his eyes turning all tender and tormented.
Chloe, nothing else helps. I was wrong. I was stupid, manipulated by Mia, blinded by greed. I've regretted every day here.
He rambles about regret, pain, and suffering without me. His lines sound rehearsed, fake sincere.
I think about you every day. I dream about you every night. I replay every moment we had together in my head.
The old Chloe who loved him would have softened. Now I just feel bitter and tired.
Chloe, I need to tell you about Isabella Reed. The overseas money was a risky business investment. I moved it to protect it. It wasn't for her. Trust me, those deals are dangerous. The people are too powerful for you. I'm doing this for you.
For my own good? I almost laugh. I stare at his lying face, exhausted and clear. I hang up, turn to leave.
Chloe, don't go. Give me the evidence. It can't come out. You'll get people killed.
What I do with them is my business. As for you,
reflect here.
I step outside, and a little light breaks through the gloom. What's on the USB? I might give it to my lawyer, or lock it away forever. But not for revenge. To finally close the past, so my future stays free of this filth.